Eat, save, and be merry with low prices and same-day delivery from Amazon Fresh. Whether you're looking for sweet deals on holiday treats or your dream gingerbread house, outshine the tree with holiday deals delivered right to your doorstep. Prime members save even more with deals on thousands of grocery items and up to 50% off on weekly favorites. Celebrate the holiday season with savings and same-day delivery from Amazon Fresh.
Holiday magic is in the air, and DSW's got all the shoes to make your season extra merry. Believe, you've got parties to attend and lists to check twice, so DSW is taking care of the details, like gifts to make their eyes all aglow, styles that bring joy to your world, brands everyone wants, like UGG, Nike, Birkenstock, and more, and deals to make your budget bright. Find the perfect shoes for you and yours at a DSW store near you or DSW.com.
Hey guys, it's Jim Costa from Cash the Ticket. If you're planning on betting college football bowl games, good luck. No, seriously, it's never been harder. And you don't want to be hurting your bankroll. You want to make sure you're doing your homework. Listen to Cash the Ticket. Mike Valeni and I will be breaking down every single bowl game, dropping new episodes nearly every day throughout college football's postseason. Spicing things up with a 12-team playoff. Can't wait to see some of those teams from the South come up north for the snow. Be sure to subscribe to Cash the Ticket on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Are you ready? You want the noise brought on you? Because here it comes.
What?
The noise brought on you, because here it comes.
This is my job.
Showtime. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Ready.
This is the Bob and Jeff Show, starring Bob Lutz.
This show would collapse if I wasn't on.
High as a kite, everybody. Goofball.
Jeff Lutz.
It's not my job to engage in the show. I am the show.
Are you listening?
Speaking of heroes, here's mine.
Jason Duda. For today, anyway.
It's interesting.
You're right.
Roller coaster ride of Bob and Jeff continues.
No duh, right?
97.5 and 1240 KFH.
You know, if this show was an airplane, it would have been grounded.
Here it is, the Jive Talk portion of our show, Bob and Jeff, KFH Radio. 869-1240, the IHOP hotline. Give us a call. We'll visit with you. Duda's here today. He's got somebody out there talking in positive terms about him. They don't have to talk to him during the breaks.
Who?
Oh, that guy you cited.
That guy, yeah, I think.
Brad?
There's a couple guys, I think. Wasn't there? There's got to be more than one.
You know, the masses relate to Duda. There's no question about it.
That'd be crazy not to.
Yeah, I guess. He's kind of an everyman type.
He is the every man.
There you go. Finally figuring it out, boys. Good job.
But that's not what you want to be, is it?
Why not? It's me. Here you go.
Why? Why wouldn't you want to be?
I don't want to be every man. I just want to be me.
I am me.
But every man can relate to him.
That's something.
Are you mad? Are you upset?
No.
Not every man can relate to me.
No.
There's a lot of
Either
manhood
one of you
here.
two. Hard to relate
I didn't
to
say
either
that.
one of you
I didn't say that.
I did.
Okay.
I said that.
Why are we hard to relate to?
Because you're grumpy. Look how grumpy you are half the time.
Me?
I'm not grumpy.
I was talking to him.
I have very low tolerance for foolishness.
Talking to him. For foolishness?
Yeah.
Then why are we on this show?
Yeah, why are we doing this show?
You know what I mean. It's real foolishness. When it's fabricated foolishness.
No, you don't
fine.
You don't like anything foolish.
Explain yourself.
You don't like foolishness, not fabricated,
well, how
real.
come I do this show?
That's why you get annoyed a lot, don't you?
No, foolishness.
Oh, I'll find some way to be foolish.
You don't have to look too hard.
Last 52 minutes of this show.
You don't have to look too hard.
No, I'll find something.
You suggested watching the Jamie Foxx special.
Yeah.
On Netflix. We watched it last night, and I was just taken aback by the sincerity of his story about his recent stroke. Well, pretty recent. It happened
last year.
Early last year, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then all the stuff that was happening during that period of time. And then I was reminded again, thankfully, of that man's enormous talent level.
Extremely talented.
Who's that funny, that capable of telling stories, and that good of a voice?
And the impressions.
Who even compares to him?
I don't think there's anybody out there. And you don't forget the impressions.
The impressions were amazing.
I don't know how much you've heard Cat Williams, but his Cat Williams impression is maybe the best impression anyone's ever done.
Well, I know Cat Williams.
Yeah, but do you know Cat Williams?
No, I don't. I wouldn't say I know Cat Williams.
Well, his impression was perfect. And you should maybe get to know Cat Williams. He's an interesting guy.
Well, maybe I will. You got anything?
I don't know who Cat Williams is, so no, I got nothing.
You don't know who Cat Williams is?
What did I just say, Jeff?
See how Jeff wants to rub it in.
I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, but it doesn't bother me. If I don't
it doesn't
know,
bother me because you're every man.
If I don't know, I have no
man's
problem.
sitting at home right now.
Why are you so quick to talk about how nothing bothers you? That seems like a guy who a lot bothers you. Oh, no, it doesn't bother me. Like, that's your first thing out. Like, seems like a guy who's bothered.
It doesn't bother me.
What bothers you?
It doesn't bother me if I don't know something and to say that I don't know.
It doesn't bother
You're getting a little worked up about it for a guy who's not bothered.
I'm worked up. Look, listen to you two guys.
No, you listen to one of us.
Voices are raised and you're just pew, 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 pew,
And
pew,
there you lash out like a bothered person. I think you're bothered. Just admit it.
Every man out there's bothered right now. This is why they relate to you.
You're an idiot.
Did you hear him, Wilma? He's not bothered.
Wilma?
Yeah, Wilma. Ted Woodward's rolling right now.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Woodsy's loving it right now.
Woodsy?
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought it was very good.
Sounds like I've been giving you some good recs lately.
What else?
Well, I heard your little Gangnam review.
Yeah, we were downtown. I told Duda.
Yeah, he said it was good.
It's great.
Let's try. It's really, really good. It's not better. It's tied.
He told me it was tied for first. He told him it was tied for
it's
first.
It's tied for first.
Doesn't the fact that you can get the chicken fried rice? I guess at Kobe you can put chicken. You can order chicken and mix it around. But the fried rice is just fried rice. It's not chicken fried rice. Doesn't the fact that it
helps
comes with the chicken?
That helps. They also put some vegetables in their rice.
How
do you say
Gangnam?
I doubt that's how they say it.
It is, but don't worry about it.
I doubt that it is.
It is, but it's fine.
I wouldn't think so.
It doesn't sound right.
Here's
Gangnam.
you.
Not really.
Gangnam? That's you.
Gangnam.
Yeah, there's no culture whatsoever.
That's not how they say it.
Have you never heard of the song Gangnam Style?
Sing a little bit of it.
No, I'm not gonna.
No.
Do.
Oh, God.
Well, you asked for it. You know better
There are
than
no
that.
words to Gangnam Style.
I don't think that's how it's said.
I don't care what you think. That has no bearing on the truth.
The rice there is really good.
Oh, it's
I'll
excellent.
say that. And
she got the beef with it too, the beef and chicken. But next time.
And I saw today that Nate Bargatze has a special coming out on Netflix on Christmas Eve. And I love that guy, friend of the show, may I add.
He was on the show. That's crazy. That was right before.
He hadn't quite.
It was right before, though. It was very close to when that was all happening for him.
Well, maybe we'll get him again. He's coming to Wichita next fall.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, it's probably already sold out. What does he need us for? But you never know.
He's the hot guy right now.
He signed at least 2 Netflix specials. Might be 3, but there's at least 2 he signed on for.
And here's what would irritate me about him. It feels like, and that this is certainly not the way it is, I'm sure, but it feels like that it comes really easy for him. Like, okay, I got this concept, this idea. Here's something, and it's going to be funny as hell. And here's my next thing, and it's gonna be funny, and I never miss, and that's just how it appears.
It takes a long time to get to that point, though. He was a hustler long before he became the biggest comedian in the world.
I get that. Most people, it does take a while, but my point being now, and I'm not even saying this is factual. Okay, I know it's really hard work, but he makes it look easy.
That's when you know they're really good.
Well, it's not just
Thank you
that;
for
it's
that.
really hard work.
Did you hear Duda's point?
That's when you know they're really good.
He's not bothered by
He
it.
made a good. No, don't. Why would you attack him now?
Well, because you know he's losing this battle with me
What
today.
battle are we having?
He made a good point. Whereas you're over there
What was
stumbling
his
around.
point?
What did you say again?
I don't remember. I've had a lot of concussions.
Something
guys.
about he's good. Okay, a great point, Jason.
No, he said that's how you know he's good, when it looks easy.
Good job.
It was.
That was.
I thought it was a good
the
point.
truth.
Heck, hey,
I mean, it's
with
not a
everything.
point. It's not a point we wouldn't have made, but
kind of everyman point.
it's a point.
Every man should know that.
Yeah, I mean, that comes right out of the everyman playbook.
Right there. It's on a platter for you, boys.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So anyway, I happen to. Jamie Foxx was fantastic. Do you like him?
I like Jamie Foxx, yeah. I didn't see it, though. I haven't.
Well, get on that tonight.
Still out there for you.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you know, what
Of
else?
course,
What do you got going on tonight?
I'll watch a football game and go to sleep.
Who's playing tonight?
Rams and 49ers.
Yeah, I suppose that's a game worth checking in
I
on.
can't wait to not watch that. We're going to go with the floor and Matlock tonight.
I don't know if I want to watch the Rams. The 49ers are. They've really.
Nakua does well. I've got him. I mean, I'm in the playoffs too.
Oh, you guys are in the playoffs. You guys have to play, though.
Those playoffs.
Yeah, my guys, I'm resting them this week.
That's great. I scored more points than you.
Yeah, I beat you.
Really, because I rested all my
I beat
guys.
you.
That's
I'm
fine.
going to win this thing. Okay. What do you want to bet?
funny.
What do you want to bet?
I think I got a
Whatever
shot.
you want.
No,
With
my team's the best team.
Well, I don't agree. I've beaten you twice.
That was before we were the best
And I've
team.
beat both of you.
We've won like 6 in a row. We're just crushing people. Second in points, probably pretty close to first at this point. It's over for everybody, but we appreciate everybody
Why are
playing.
there no good college basketball games on? I mean, my goodness.
Because they don't want to go up against Thursday Night Football.
Right now, the best is Iowa State, Iowa. Did you happen to see any of that women's game last night? Of course not. Neither of you.
I was sleeping by 8 o'clock
Jeff?
last night.
Oh, yeah.
Who won?
What was it? Iowa won.
Wrong.
State. Got him.
What? What's he talking
Have
about?
you? Let me ask you this, every man.
Okay, what?
I want you to go into that mode. Have you ever heard of a guy that does a daily radio sports talk show that watches less sports than Jeff Lutz?
No.
Really?
I don't think so.
I don't think that's
I don't think
fair.
it's possible.
I don't think that's fair.
Why? Because it's true?
It's not fair because who
Is it
cares?
true?
In Wichita, what I have to say about the Iowa State women's
Not
game.
that you have to say anything
Nobody.
about it. But, I mean, tonight you won't watch, and I kind of get it. I'm not really invested
what I
in this
enjoy?
game tonight.
I enjoy sitting out in the living room with my wife and with the Christmas tree lights ablaze or whatever the word is. Probably not ablaze, but aglow. We sit and watch our shows. We hang out. We have a little dinner. And she doesn't want football on. So I'm going to watch something we can agree on, and we're going to have a good time, and we're going to talk about it.
What'd you talk? What's the most recent show you talked about?
We haven't really like our shows. What did we watch Monday? We watched Jamie Foxx. We talked about that a little bit.
I can't imagine you watching a show and then
Trying to have a
Shannon, what did you
conversation?
think about?
I don't see it.
Yeah, you don't talk to anybody.
I don't
Oh,
see
we
it.
talk all the time.
I don't believe that.
And no offense to our sports maniacs out there who, oh, Jeff, he's not even going to watch the football tonight. Yeah, sorry.
Well, why do you come on this show?
Because I'm an entertainer.
It's all right. No, you see, you're wrong.
You're so wrong
You've tried
right
to
now.
convince yourself about that.
Oh, I'm entertaining.
You've tried to convince yourself that, well, I don't ever watch sports, but I can go on this show with my dad who does watch sports.
I'm a personality.
And I can...
I don't have much going on. I'm not entertaining. I have no personality. I better watch Creighton and Duquesne tonight. So I'll at least have that.
Who's Duquesne?
Exactly. Here, meanwhile, doesn't matter.
Your defense mechanisms are so obvious.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, so I really don't care about sports. But I'm on a sports show.
Matt.
What am I going to do? Well, I'll be entertaining. I'll just be here. I'll be irreverent. I'll get Ron Baker to text.
That's Ron Baker.
I'll have this guy talk about Duda.
Where is Ron Baker? He hasn't been around for a while. He's probably just like Jeff's got it. That's probably what he's
Where
doing.
did this high opinion of yourself come from?
What do you mean?
Because I certainly didn't enhance it.
Certainly didn't
certainly
develop
wasn't
it.
my job to give you self-esteem.
No, it was not fostered by you in any way. I've come by this naturally.
This is natural.
Yeah, this is just me, baby.
Those people who used to come to me and say, why don't you build Jeff up? Why don't you build him up? Why don't you say...
Why don't you build me
I
up?
shut that stuff down immediately.
You know what
He
happens?
seems to be doing okay with it right now.
Either way, he's not bothered by it.
I'm really not.
Why would he care about your
I'm just saying,
not.
either way, it doesn't matter.
Not bothered by it
You know what
whatsoever.
he's never thought about?
Me?
What?
I wonder if Jeff's feeling okay today. About
Have you ever, like, once?
Wondered what you were doing?
Yeah, just thought about me for a
Wondered
second.
about. I wonder if he's doing okay, man.
A couple times there when he had some things going on.
I appreciate
Well, there you
that.
go. Thank you. What about me?
Say no.
I don't think so yet.
Really? I've had some things going on.
Oh, yeah, that one time.
One time?
Yeah, that one time.
Yeah, that's somewhat hurtful.
You should be on the show tomorrow.
All right, we'll take a break. We've got picks to make. Why you don't like doing the show with just me?
No, I like it, but it's easier to blow off steam in a more lighthearted way when Duda's here.
If I can get here, I'll show up.
All right.
No.
What?
No.
Oh, so
No,
see, he doesn't
Duda,
say. He
come
says
on.
no. Well, I told you, I got a couple things going on. If I could get done in time.
We'll see what they are. Of
and if
course,
no
you wouldn't
problem.
tell us what
And if you
got.
I did tell you what it was off the air.
You did?
Oh,
I've already
my
forgotten.
goodness gracious.
And if you don't, we won't
That
be
is-
bothered by it.
That is terrible,
You
Robert.
did tell us. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Exactly.
All right, time for a break. Picks coming up next. Max and the big fella. The big fella will not join us. He sent his picks in. He had an appointment today, so he will not join us on the air. Stay with us. Bob and Jeff, Jason Duda, back in a minute.
This is the Bob and Jeff Show.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it for the last time.
It's not going to be the last time, I promise you.
You have regressed as a singer.
No, I haven't.
At a frightening pace.
Gotten a lot better.
You sound.
My eyes are watering.
You couldn't
after that.
sound.
I don't know the words. How am I supposed to sing it?
Probably shouldn't sing it then.
You
Do it
honestly.
again.
You honestly could
We'll
not sound
turn it
worse.
round and round. You go back.
The problem
Jack,
with you is that
do
you
it
think you're a good
again.
singer.
I don't.
It's awful.
Name the note I missed. Name the note I missed.
G
Right
sharp.
there.
Look at Misty. She was in a sound sleep.
Oh, she's happy.
Now her ears are all perked up. She's wondering who's squealing out back.
A lot of jealous people in the
Poor
world,
dog.
Duda.
Poor dog.
Just awful.
A lot
All
of
right.
jealous people.
Let's Max. Let's get into the picks. I may need some help. I'm having trouble finding the email that I need for the picks, but I'll get there. I just know I will. Here it is.
We'll certainly wait.
All right, let's go. The bonus game right out of the chute, Army-Navy. Duda said he never watches it, couldn't care less.
I didn't say that. I said, how much of Army and Navy have you watched this year?
Couldn't care less.
You know how
about
much
it.
I've watched?
None.
Yeah, proud of it.
Well, I just watch it for the spectacle. It's Army and Navy.
You should watch
It's
it.
one of our.
I watched the game.
It's one of our great sports traditions.
He's talking about
I'm
leading up to
talking
the
about
game.
leading up to this game. How much Army and Navy have you watched?
Quite a bit, actually.
Oh, you're full of.
See this guy.
That's just not even right.
I've watched Army.
I've watched a little bit of Army, but maybe like a half of a football game.
Are we gonna pick? Or what are we doing?
We're going over some
Navy,
things right now.
Navy,
And
Army. Army a 6.5-point favorite. This is the bonus game. You never know what's going to happen
Are they
in this
playing
one.
that game this year?
I'm picking Army for 8. Jeff.
This is easy. It's a gift. Army for 10. I mean, let's be real.
Navy's not bad.
Army's much, much better.
Duda.
Army for 10.
You don't have a clue.
I know.
Max.
What have I just been saying the whole time?
Clueless. Max.
Apparently, we've all been Army training, sir. I'll take Army for 6. Ted told me to. I asked Ted, the sports head.
Only 6?
Ted needs to stay in his lane. We love Ted.
He's a Notre Dame guy. This is his lane.
Doesn't have a clue, though. Finally, we've got the big fella, Anthony, who's screwed up the picks. We're going to make it work for him. Army for 5. Next, now we go into the bowl games. Memphis and West Virginia are playing in the Frisco Bowl. Memphis, a 2.5-point favorite, as they continue their attempt to escape the American Athletic Conference. Jeff.
These picks brought to you by FanDuel, America's #1 sports book. Wes, shut
10 hours a week with this guy.
Your mouth. What did I do?
I love it.
I'm
Jeff's
gifted,
so
man.
fired up today. I love it. I even got another promo.
Start over.
3
Better
promos
start over.
yesterday,
Get
1
that
today.
promo in.
These picks.
There's so many. Gambling problem? Getting help is your best bet. Call 1-800-522-4700 or visit ksgamblinghelp.com. West Virginia fired their coach. Looks like Rich Rod's going to go back there after 20 years. But they don't have a coach now, so Memphis for 3.
Duda.
Wow, the Frisco Bowl is one of my favorite bowls.
What's your favorite Frisco Bowl?
Come on, let's go.
My Frisco
guys,
Bowl.
I love you. But
09?
It's a great drink, old Frisca.
Close.
Oh, that's Fresca. I know I was getting there. Memphis for 1.
Max.
Can you put Frisco in a bowl, Jeff? Because you only like bowls that you can put stuff in.
There are no. You can maybe put a Frito in a bowl. If it was the Fritos Bowl,
Guys, I do have time here. Let's
Frisco Bowl, no.
Memphis for 1. I'm with Duda.
The big fella, Anthony, picks Memphis for 2. I think Memphis will handle this one. Memphis for 4. Cal and UNLV, they are playing next Wednesday. We got to wait a while on this one.
Oh, man.
They're in the LA Bowl.
That's going to kill me.
Cal giving 2.5. I'll leave the show.
Well,
seriously.
Okay.
We got lots of time.
I just told you I don't like foolishness.
I know. I
Let's
told you I'd
to
get
this.
you, didn't I?
Let's get to this. Duda, we start with you.
Cal for 2.
Anthony has UNLV for 3. I skipped you over, Max. What about you?
Band's going to be on the field. Cal for 8.
8?
What?
Nice.
I'd
Cal
use my
for
8
8?
somewhere.
Good. What a strange game to use your 8. UNLV has a new coach coming in as well. That's why these bowl games are so ridiculous. Cal for 2. Jeff.
Well, if I don't spontaneously combust by having to wait so long to watch this game, which I obviously am going to.
Boy, what an entertainer you are. That's so entertaining.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Jeff's on fire.
Cal for 1.
And we got dumbass Max back there. Jeff's on fire. Max wouldn't know if...
Oh, come on now.
Let's get to the NFL.
He's so good at producing.
All right. Miami, Houston. We had to pick some games we might otherwise not pick just to get to our 9. Max, you start this one. Houston, a 3.5-point favorite.
Yeah, I like Houston at home. I don't trust Miami. So I'll take Houston for 3.
Houston for 3. Let's see what Anthony has. He has Houston for 4. Miami's one of those strange teams. I can't get a great read. I'm going to pick Houston for 3. Jeff?
The hook scares me in this one a little bit, but not enough to go the other way, but not enough to have a lot of confidence either. Houston for 2.
And Duda?
Well, and this is why you guys are trailing, and I'm winning, because you have no idea what you're doing. Tua's playing better. Miami's playing better. Houston's been struggling a little bit. This is almost a gift. Not quite a gift, but it's almost a gift, Jeff. You getting a hook on the 3?
Get the hook!
Miami for 5.
God. You had one good week in the last month and a half.
What are you talking about? I've been leading this
and
thing
now
from
you
start
feel
to
like
finish.
Now you feel like you're back to
Start to
He
finish.
won Brad $60.
Yeah, Brad. Hey, every man Brad, go with it.
He might
Tampa
steal
Bay.
that pick too.
Tampa Bay and LA to face the Chargers. Chargers a 3.5-point favorite. Anthony with the first pick here. He's picking the Chargers for 1. This is a difficult game. They're all difficult games. I like the Chargers at home for 5. Jeff?
This is where the hook comes in for me. Too much feels like a 3-point game here. I'm going to go Tampa for 6.
Duda?
Well, that's why he's in second place. He can figure it out. Chargers can't run the ball, and Tampa can stop the run. So they're going to have to throw it. Lad McConkey's probably not playing again. Thank you very much for 3 in the hook. Tampa for 7.
Goodness.
Idiot. Max.
I love it.
I think the Chargers can pass on the Bucks. So I'll take the Chargers for 6.
Oh, God. What a bad pick I just made.
That's why I'm in second, sir.
Green Bay in Seattle to face the Seahawks. Always a tough place to play. Green Bay a favorite, though, on the road by 2.5. This is a game Anthony did not remember to pick. And he did. I'm going to give it 5 points. Which team do you think Anthony would have picked?
Just ask him later.
Huh?
Just ask him later.
I don't have time to ask people later.
Great.
You know what my life is?
Give him Green Bay.
Thank you. Green Bay for 5.
No, we can't just assign a pick to somebody.
He was worried about time, and then we're going over this, so I just gave a name.
Right. Thank you.
You're cheating.
I'm going to go Green Bay in this game. I like them. I like Green Bay for 6. Jeff.
This is why you're falling behind. Seattle playing much better, playing at home, division still hanging in the balance for them. It's the Seahawks for 5.
Duda.
It's kind of scary that I'm agreeing with Jeff on some of these picks.
Good.
I got Seattle for 3.
Good. This is where I make my move. Max.
Seattle as the 12th man. Geno Smith's playing out of his mind. I don't see how the Pack can be favored and go in there and win. I'm taking Seattle for 7.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. Boy, what a game this is. In Philly, they're favored by 5.5. That's a lot of points. We start this one with Jeff.
Simply put, it is a lot of points. Some would call it too many points. Some of those people would be me. And Pittsburgh for 8.
Wow. Duda. You with him again?
A lot of grumbling going on in Philly. A.J. Brown's upset. He wants the ball more, but Hurts can't throw the ball. But they're going to force feed A.J. Brown because he's all got his panties in a knot. Going to be a problem.
He probably wears regular underwear.
Pittsburgh for 4.
You and Jeff are just lockstep.
Symbiotic.
You and your little buddy.
Number 1 and 2.
You and your little buddy.
Number 1 and number 2.
Max.
In the battle for Pennsylvania, I don't care if A.J. Brown's all upset. All the receivers are divas. I'm taking the Eagles for 5 at home.
The big fella takes Pittsburgh for 6. He's with you guys. I think this discord feeds Philadelphia.
No. We saw it last year. They fell apart.
I think they will
crumble.
They will love it. Philadelphia.
They don't have the coach or the personnel to be able to deal with
Philadelphia
this.
4-1. Buffalo and
Betsy.
Detroit. This one in Detroit, the Lions a 2.5-point favorite. Buffalo fought like the Dickens in L.A. last week, only to fall a little short, thanks to their coach, in my opinion. At least he didn't help them. We start with Duda, 2.5 points. The Bills are getting on the road.
They get Detroit for less than a field goal at home. Easy. Detroit for 6.
Max.
Duda's going to lose points on that one. Josh Allen will waltz in there and get them easy. Bills for 4.
There's your problem, is the only guy they have.
Well, I don't know about that. They scored.
It's their
seem to
coach.
score a
It's
lot
their
of
coach
points.
that
And he's the only
constantly
one that
hurts
did
them.
anything.
The coach constantly
Campbell
hurts
take
them.
care of it.
Really?
It's
He's
a
the only
gift.
one.
He accounted for all 6 touchdowns.
Did people catch the ball?
Who threw it to him?
Oh, boy.
Exactly.
Anthony, who you picking?
Oh, my God, he's lost it. He has officially lost it.
Buffalo for 7. I think this is a tough game. Detroit's due to lose another one. I like Buffalo here. 4-8. I'm sorry. 4-7. Jeff.
Buffalo fought like the Dickens. This week they meet their Mark Twain. Is that anything? Detroit
What?
for 7.
What?
What?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
No, seriously, say it.
About they fought like the Dickens for Mark Twain. I don't understand it. I think that's a book, maybe.
No, they're 2 authors. I don't know how you fight like the
authors?
Dickens. What is the Dickens?
And finally, the Chiefs on the road to face Cleveland. Kansas City giving 3.5 points in this one. We'll start with Max.
Everybody's seen such a fraudulent team in my life. Cleveland rocks for 2.
Your
Cleveland does
record
rock.
with Kansas City has to be
Almost
so
perfect.
abysmal.
Yeah, okay.
It's almost perfect.
Yeah, well,
This year, maybe.
you know, you got to remember
They're
they
0-7 their last 7 games
The
against
refs
the
help 'em.
spread.
Anthony picking Cleveland for 8. Cleveland's. I love Jameis Winston, but he's going to throw 4 interceptions. They're a different team at home. I'll stay with Cleveland for how many points am I doing here? Cleveland for 8. Jeff.
You just talked about
I can't wait for Miles Garrett to break a
Cleveland for
leg.
8.
Serious?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I just said it.
You
Cleveland
just did
for
it.
8. Wow.
You didn't know how many points? Oh, my goodness.
Jeff.
Yeah, that's something right there.
Anthony, who you got? The number is 3, of course, that Kansas City can't get above, and this is easy. Kansas City is not going to do it. Cleveland for 4.
And Duda.
Cleveland's a tough place to play. I think Cleveland might even actually win this game.
I think they might too, actually.
Cleveland for 8.
I'll bet you anything they don't win it.
You got 8 on Cleveland. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, make that bet.
Oh, I'll bet anything
Then why do you have 8 on Cleveland?
because I like them.
Not enough to win, though.
All right, are we done?
Yeah.
Are we?
All right, you guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
See you guys.
We're not doing 3-man tomorrow.
We're not?
No.
You can't handle it.
You use that as an excuse to just rip into me.
I do that normally.
The 3-man is your, I got Duda here now.
Exactly.
I'm just going to go for
The
it
3-man's the best.
I don't know, Bob.
Everybody loves a 3-man.
with this old man. Max, shut up.
Everybody
It's
loves
ratings
the 3-man.
gold right here. Ratings
Oh,
gold.
it's just
Yeah, at the
money.
expense of me.
It happens.
You just see it that way. That's just too bad. That's not how it is.
No, not at all.
Shut up, Duda.
What?
Go get
It's
with
not
Brad
how it
and,
is.
and go have a beer.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
I'll give you his number.
We used to have. Never mind. I was going to go somewhere and I probably shouldn't. Okay, go ahead.
Why not?
Not the right time and place.
Okay.
Well, good for some restraint, finally.
Thanks.
Remember that the rest of your life.
What happened?
Bill Belichick is now the head football coach at North Carolina. I wish the best for the guy. I hope it turns out to be everything he dreams it will be. I have great apprehension about whether it will. I don't think he'll like this college game. But who am I?
What do you mean he won't like this college game?
This NIL and transfer portal and recruiting. And
Well, what about trades? And
he doesn't like.
draft?
Yeah, he doesn't like the NFL. Obviously, thinks it's too political, whatever that means. College football going to be less political?
No,
I don't know. I listen, Bill. You do what you think's going to make you happy, but allow me to have reservations about it.
Have reservations. It's North Carolina. If it doesn't go well, what'd they lose? You have to take a chance like that if you're a team
I'm not
like
blaming North Carolina. Did I ever say anything about whether I thought North Carolina was wrong?
No, but you said you have apprehension.
For Bill Belichick.
Right. What's the apprehension about that? It won't go well, a.k.a. they'll
For
lose
him.
or whatever. And they have not lost anything.
he's got to have.
He could lose a lot.
What?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to lose a lot by going. Because he's not
well,
a
what are we going to
college
say
coach.
about Bill Belichick if this goes really bad?
Shouldn't have done it.
He went and tried it. It wasn't his thing. Everybody knew it probably wasn't going to work out. Who cares? He's got 6.
And that's too
Super
bad
Bowl
we'll have
rings.
to even mention it.
And it'll be
in the legacy of arguably the most successful coach in NFL
But that's
history.
different than if he goes to the Falcons last year and goes 7-10. I mean, there's no difference.
Well, look at the Patriots. The last couple of years he was there, they were terrible.
Exactly.
So it'll be a blip on the radar. It won't be nothing. And then if he goes and actually does something with it, there you have it. I think it's a no-lose situation.
Win-win, no lose. I agree.
Because
not win-win.
Why don't you
no
and
lose.
little Jason go out after the show?
Well, we may.
I agree.
Depends on what he's got going on.
We're not going to go tonight. We're not going to do anything
I hope
tonight.
you do go to the Mays.
We might go to the Mays.
We might go to the Mays
tomorrow.
South.
I hope you do. You know what? Go to Tony Dusing and pitch a show. The Jeff and Jason show.
Wow.
Pitch a show.
You trying to distance yourself from us?
What's wrong? What happened?
No, nothing's wrong.
I don't want a show.
Pitch a show.
I'm a reliever.
Do you want to do a show with me?
I'm a reliever.
Yeah.
I'm a good reliever. I'm fine with that.
Jeff,
I like my
pitch the
spot.
show.
As an everyman's man, I'm good with where I'm at.
Okay.
Go to Dusing.
Go to Dusing.
Well, how can he go if I'm not interested in doing a show every day?
Oh, they could make it worth your while.
Well, if they did that, then we'd have to think about it.
Sure you would.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Let's see what happens.
If you're making Bob Lutz money doing it,
Oh,
then
different. I mean, I could retire after a week.
Well, get back to me when you know more.
all right, we'll keep you
Because
posted.
I got all kinds of other hosts in mind for this show.
You do?
Sure I do.
Name a couple.
I'm not naming them to you.
No, why not?
You'd be replaced.
Bye.
I'll let you know when it happens.
Well, let's pretend like it's happening now.
I'm not showing my hand.
Play it.
My ultimate dream is for the two of you to get a show.
I know there's a lot of pocket fours in this community, and if that's your hand, best of luck.
Well, if he flops one, he's in good shape.
That's true.
Well, just think of some of the people that...
The show would definitely be a flop. I gotta know that.
Really?
Yeah.
It'd be a flop.
Without me? Here's Bob.
Do you know how many years I did radio without you?
Hey, Ted, did you watch Tennessee and North Dakota State last night? Well, sure, Bob. What'd you think of that XY scheme they ran? Yeah, great show.
Keep going.
That's it. That's your show. Why don't you pitch that? Hey, Tony, we're going to talk a lot of obscure sports that nobody cares about.
Here's what would happen if I went to Tony Dusing and said, I want to do a show without Jeff. Here's what would happen. When do you want to start? That would be the reply from Tony.
Have at it. We'll put you on at 3 a.m.
There's going to be some things happen in 2025.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, lots of things always happen.
Things happen every day.
You're going to be surprised.
I am?
Yeah.
Play the hand. Let's hear it.
No, I don't want to play the hand.
I love it.
That way I won't be surprised if he tells me now.
I got things in the works.
Like what?
You'll find out.
Okay.
What's happening here?
He's falling apart.
I'm falling apart.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Was Max just talking?
I don't know.
I'm not ready for the music, Max. Not today.
All right, let's go. Let's go with that.
Turn it off. Nobody cares about
extra
Zach
hour.
Gelb. Nobody cares about
Extra
Zach
hour.
Gelb. Screw Zach Gelb.
Why? Zach
I'm
Gelb
here.
talks sports. Everybody loves him.
Well, he is good about that.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's what we need.
I guess we're done. Zach Gelb is next.
Is he part of your plan in 25?
You never know. We'll see you tomorrow.